worthy of the praise. Oh, come on, give him glory. There is none like him. 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 How do you know, Bishop? Because I searched all over. I couldn't find no one. Searched high and I searched low. But I couldn't find no one. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Nobody. Look at somebody and say, nobody like you. Go ahead and smile with the joy of the Lord. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Come on, give God a smile today. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Nobody like it. Nobody like it. Nobody like it. That's a word. That's a word. That's a word. Stay right there, Dave. That's a word for the broken, for the discouraged. Come here, Sister Judy. For the discouraged. But that's a word, and I want to encourage you. You've been going through, but I want to release this to you this morning. Well, we're going to Mark chapter number 2. Come on. I don't feel no waste time. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy. Oh, I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Come on, encourage yourself this morning. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy. Yeah, I don't believe he brought me that far to leave me. Yeah, I don't feel no way down. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Give him glory. I'm too far from where I started from. Yeah. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. No, I don't believe he brought me this far. I don't believe Come on. he brought me this far. I don't believe he brought me this far. Stay
me right there. I don't know about you, but I have to do what I need for me. Tell them that's for me right here. In the shape you in, he didn't bring you this far. And if he brought you to it, he'll pull you through it. Tell the Lord, stay with me. Stay with me, God. Stay with me. Stay with me, God. I know I messed up, but stay with me, God. Don't give up on me now. Stay with me. I come through the heartaches and stay with me. Is that all right? Stay with me. What an awesome. It hit different when you've been going through. Tell somebody, this hit different when you've been going through. But encourage yourself today and say, well, he didn't bring me this far. I don't need no pity parties. Come on, he didn't bring me this far. Now, he won't leave me. He told me he'll never leave me, nor forsake me. He didn't bring me this far. Tell somebody that's not the end of my testimony. Tell them that's not the end of my testimony. Tell them that's not the end of my story. Not the end of my story. I don't care what they said. I don't care who wrote you off. That's not the end of the story. The book of St. Mark, chapter 2. There you go. Come on, somebody. St. Mark, chapter number 2. St. Mark, chapter number 2. And again, he entered into Capernaum after some days. And it was heard that he was in the house. Sound like this house. Immediately many gathered together, so that there was no longer room to receive them. Not even near the door. And he preached the word to them. Then they came to him bringing a paralytic who was carried by 4 men. And when they could not come near him because of the crowd, they uncovered the roof where he was. So when they had broken through, they let down the bed on which the paralytic was lying. When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralytic, son, your sins are forgiven. May the Lord have a blessing for the reader, the hearers, and all the doers of his word. I want to talk about this morning, where are you in my story? Look at somebody and say, where are you in my story? Amen. You may be seated. Deacon A.P. Rowe, Minister E here.
Oh yeah. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Minister Shelker, you got to work Shelker today. Get a chair. Minister D, come stay here. Give me 2 more chairs up here.
Let's work, Bishop. Let's
Point
work.
them back that way.
Let's work.
Turn around.
Bless you, God.
Give me 2 more chairs. Minister D, you can take one of these. This is the word. There's 2 more people here. I don't know who you are. I'm talking about some people who are broken in this season like never before. I don't want you to come and grab your seat. But you gotta claim it. You gotta come get yours. Your struggle been real. I need 1 more seat. It's 2 more people.
Get your breakthrough.
It's 2 more people. 2 more people. And we're not moving.
I feel God. I feel Him.
We're not moving.
Yes, Lord. I feel
Come on,
God.
I had you in mind. Come on. I had you in mind. Yes. Yes. Where are you in my story? I looked at this text so many times. I preached from it many times. But there are some things that God revealed to me this time.
All right, Bishop.
We've been on a journey with relationship as it relates to ourselves. That if we're going to ever get better, there are some things that we're going to have to do for ourselves. We can no longer hold people accountable for our happiness. Are you hearing me?
Come on, Bishop.
I can't make any demands in my life that I am not willing to become faithful to within myself. I can't get mad at nobody for not want to take me out to eat when I won't even take myself out to eat. Y'all hearing me? You're hearing me? Why are you? You don't even like you. So why are you mad at me because I don't like you? Y'all do understand. At the end of the text last week, we talked about David recovering on. It blew my mind, Minister Lisa, because when I think about, I've seen glorious relationships all throughout my life. You've seen man and between man and woman. Have you ever seen the kind of relationship that when you saw a certain couple, then you would always say, man, I want my marriage or my relationship to be like that. They was always known to be in love. They was always doing something. They was always posting a post on Facebook. And all of a sudden one day you see Sheila and say, where is Ron? And she said, we are no longer together. He said, what? I can't believe this. How long have you and Ron been? We was together 25 years. And we had some good years. Because Sheila and Ron had love down, but their recovery game was crap. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Because we base the growth on our relationship or people that we are related to based upon how good I feel. How whenever they're around, I get goosebumps, I get butterflies, my blood is leaping, my heart is pumping, but nobody ever checked what their recovery game is like. Because though Sheila and Ron had the relationship of love down, they never ever checked to find out what the recovery game was. So the first bump in the road they hit, they told you to report that we're no longer together. Because after all of these years, what they found out was I was married to a quitter. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. And the reason, the way you get delivered from the quitter spirit is you gotta quit quitting on you. Y'all hear what I'm is to recover that we've been broken for. I come to preach to y'all because there are some people in here, I'm telling God, going to release us today because you're going to have to recover in this season. Not from nobody else. You got to recover from you. As it relates to ourselves, we dealt with this text on last week dealing with David and Ziklag, and David weeping until he had no more power to weep. I'm just taking this up. I'm going somewhere. You've been in a season, beloved, where you done wept in this last season until you had no more cry in you. Have you been in the place where I said, I'm just fresh out of tears. I'm just dry heaving. I'm not talking about none of this petty crying. I'm talking about every time you think about it, or every time you think you're making progress, you start crying again. Come on, somebody. Tell me, the God is going to release you today. You got to start ministering to yourself right now and say, God is going to release me today. My journey started last week because I was brought to the awareness that I got to do me better. You ought to get you a t-shirt, write it down on your mirror and say, you got to do you the better. God said, I'm not going to do for you what you can do for yourself. You can't expect nobody to treat you if you won't treat you. This season, you got to treat yourself to our own steak dinner. You got to treat yourself to your own movie. You got to come on, son. You got to find out what is it about me that I don't like, because self-esteem is based upon the weakness or the ignorance that we have to ourselves. You don't even realize you're greater. You're living beneath your potentials. Tell somebody, but I'm rising up now. Don't you get used to me being in this place, because God did not bring you this far just to leave you right here. Don't you worry about them, because you better get yourself together, because they had the audacity to come and take a seat, and God told me that he's bringing them out. Look at the text. So we find in this text, you said, well, Bishop, I don't understand how you're going to bring them together. Watch God. Check it out. The next thing, after you relate to yourself, you're going to have to see or pay attention or take inventory to the relationship as it relates to what's around you, your surroundings. Hey, y'all hear what I'm saying? Typically, we watch movies. When I preach a lot of time, when we talk about Elder David and Goliath, when we talk about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, we talk about Peter walking on the water. It's strange to me that it does not matter how many people you are talking to when you're ministering these texts. The truth is, everybody sees themselves as David. Everybody sees themselves as, nobody sees themselves as Goliath. Nobody sees themselves as one of the soldiers who was afraid of God. You're going to have to be that kind of honest to yourself and say, no, I ain't David in this story. I want to be David, but right now I'm one of the scared brothers that was scared to go to battle. Some of you got to recognize, maybe I am the Goliath. Maybe I am the bully. Maybe I am the giant. But nobody wants to be the bad characters or considered the weak character, even though you are the weaker vessel. Goodbye, you are the weakest link. Go ahead and admit, I am the weakest link. But the truth is, I don't have to stay in the shape that I'm in. Because why? Because God gives me value. God makes me worth it. And if God has made you worth it, why don't you think you worth it? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So you gotta understand that everybody wants to be the main character whenever the message is going forward. You gotta get your mind from being so close and be honest even in the text, because the rejoice does not come because David come out. The rejoice that I have is is knowing that he have no respect of person. And if he did it for you, he can do the same for me. I don't have to hate on nobody. I don't have to do none of that. Because what God has for me, if I walk and live up to my potentials, I'm coming out of this. I don't care what nobody say. You can't care in this season. Get out of your feelings and tell people who got a problem with you to come and pick up your feelings. You hear what I'm saying? Come here, Jasmine Soda. Come and pick up your feelings, baby. Because what I'm standing in, it has been orchestrated. Watch the text. Y'all can give me just a little bit. Watch the text here. Y'all be seated. Oh, God, help me preach this thing. I have to recognize my crowd. I have to recognize my audience. Now check it out. In this story, we find a man that was paralyzed. And for different reasons, all of you sit here is paralyzed. They're paralyzed. They can't go forward. They can't go backwards. They seem like you're stuck. You know that God has more for you, but you're paralyzed. You know that God don't want to leave you in this place, but you're paralyzed. And you're paralyzed have caused you to doubt what God has shown you in the first place. You're stuck. You can't move. I'm not tripping because the Bible declares that the strong is the bare infirmities of the weak. So now that kills the testimony that I don't need nobody, because if you didn't need nobody, God would have put you here and the iron was sharpened iron. But you better be careful in this season who you are choosing to be in your circle. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. The reason why I'm paralyzed because I've been having paralyzed people around me. How are you gonna have a business and you got paralyzed people around you? How are you gonna get out of your situation? You got paralyzed. How are you gonna get out of healing if you got on somebody? I don't need no paralyzed people in my circle in this season. Everybody around you is paralyzed. You better be careful for people who's connected to you based off of your popularity. Did you hear what I'm saying? Because I don't need people in my corner that need somebody popular. I need some people in my corner that got power. Did you hear what I'm saying? If the people you're rolling with don't have no power, you're going to have to excuse them in this season. Because yes, again, they are the weakest link. You are the reason I've been stagnant on this tower. You are the weakest link. If the people in your life refuse to push you through destiny, if they're not doing any therapy to come where you've been broken, to rub you now and then, to serve you. But the problem I have with some people in the circle, because just because you got an infirmity, all of a sudden it's time to talk about their infirmity. I don't need you talking about your infirmity because I'm hurting right now. I'm broken right now. I'm busted right now. I need the strength right now. I called you to help me come out. And then you gonna tell me I'm going through too. I don't care about you going through. I called you because I need some strength. And well, come on somebody. And the infirmities of the weak, the strong gotta live. Gotta bear them. If they can't bear them, you gotta get rid of them. Talking about people. When they come in your circle, how is it that every time you call on them? Yeah, I've been going through, man. Oh yeah, I'm going through too, man. And so doing this, and they take over the conversation, and you leave messed up, more messed up. Then you gotta get rid of them, because those are some people that has dropped the ball of carrying the mission. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I don't need people people in my circle that's ready to capitalize on my shortcomings. So then you got this kind of people that say, yeah, I've been talking to them. I gave them shoes and I gave them money because they was broken. They was busted and they was disgusting. And I gave her $20 in choir person for gas money. Baby, if you gotta get your fame that way, take this funky $20 and go shove it somewhere. Because God will provide. Did you hear what I said? I'm gonna saints that know that God will. He will provide. I like that. I come to tell y'all and encourage you that God will provide. He's gonna provide. Even if you don't, God's gonna provide. He's gonna meet every one of my needs. These brothers came. What I love about them is they don't even have a name. See, this is a season. Sister Lisa, check it out. This is my season. Where I'm not really. Go ahead on, Bishop. Go ahead on.
All right now.
Go ahead on. Preach it like it's. I'm not really into clout chasers.
That's right. Yeah, come on now. Yeah.
My first test, if you mad because your name didn't get called, then what's really your motives? You gonna have to check people's motives. You gonna have to, when people coming into your life, you gonna have, okay, what's your story? What you need with me? Come on, let's be honest. What you want? I'm fine, I'm cute, what you want? Because if that's all you got, baby, you too surface for me. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Because what I'm looking for in this season, I need you to call and check on me. Not because you seen my sad Facebook post. I'm not talking about that person. They call me after they see the sad Facebook post or the crying Instagram post. I ain't talking about that people. I'm talking about the people that said I was at work and I said on my first break I was gonna call people because you was in my spirit. I don't know what you're going through, but God told me to tell you that it's gonna be well. You hear what I'm saying? I pick you up in my spirit because if they can't pick you up in their spirit, then maybe you gotta let them go to the left, Tell them this season it's a whole lot of folk that's gotta go to the left because I can't deal with you when you can't pick up. You sitting up here talking about all of this foolishness of what the enemy has shown you, but what you didn't understand that God got him in a place right now. God got him in a place right now, and all I'm gonna do is encourage you this season. All I gotta do is say, baby, you gotta bounce back. All I gotta do is say you can make it. All I gotta do is say all is well. Yes. Who needs some encouragement in here? Who needs some encouragement? Why don't y'all wave our hand at our brothers and sisters up here and tell them it's gonna be all right? Go ahead and tell them you can make it. Go ahead and encourage you and tell them you refuse to stay in the same you were in. Where are you? I'm not looking for nobody to ride with me. At my pastor's anniversary, when you want to be seen in the picture, I want to know, where are you in my story? Where are you in my story? Are you a hindrance? Are you helping me get to the next place in my life? Go and call every name of people in your circle and ask yourself, are you a hindrance? If they ain't making you pray, if they ain't pushing you forward, if they ain't making you see God in a different level, ask them, where are you in my story? Where are you when I'm broken? Where are you? Where are you in my story? Where are you? I've been broken for a year now. I ain't even heard you so much say, man, I hear the Lord, I see the Lord. How can you be rocking with me in the last 6 months and all the hell I've been through? that God. The reason why you can't recognize it, because they let me know you quit every time you get in that situation. Because some real saints, they know when you're broken. Some real saints know when you're going through. Because when you're really going through, you don't have time for foolishness. You don't have time for distraction. You let people walk in out of your life. Because I'm in a place that I'm fighting for my life to get out. But I can't move when I'm paralyzed. I tried to move, but I'm paralyzed. What I want to know is where is you in my story? When can you heal me through? Because I can't move. And what do I do when I can't move? What kind of saints around me when I can't move? I can't breathe. I can't eat. I can't sleep. Where are you then? What? Many dark nights in a hospital, all by yourself. People in your circle, but what it is, people know you was going through, but how many just sent the text and said, man, it's gonna be all right. Where are you? Because when people are not ready to be inconvenienced for you, if they ain't ready, come on somebody, tell them, I just want to know where you are. Sorry, I'm not being funny. I just want to know where are you in my story, because I can promise you one thing, I may be stuck now, but baby, this is just simple word. I just part parenthetically, but God is about to put me on go. I like that. I say God is about to put me on go. I'm gonna be a stepper for the Lord. Everybody can't be the superstar. I got some more help than that. I said everybody can't be the superstar. You hear what I'm saying? Everybody can't be the superstar. But I still need you in my story. Now I need y'all to look at them and tell them, you may not be the superstar, but we need you in our story. You hear what I'm saying? You may not be the picture, but I'm looking for the people that don't mind being the frame. Because we need you in our story. Tell somebody, I need you in my story. If you are in my life, I need you in my story. Even if it's to make me better. These men came together.
Yeah.
No name.
That's right. No name.
The Bible does not even give them names.
No.
Not only does it not, but the central star in this story is the paralyzed man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not David in this story, it's the paralyzed man.
Right.
This character does not even have a name, but it's the paralyzed man. That he's recognized by his situation. Aren't you tired of people identifying you for your situation? Let me tell you something, let me help you out. In order for you to get delivered from that, you gotta quit identifying you with your situation. You hear what I'm saying here? You gotta get that out of your head. Say, yes, thank God, but thanks be to God. You gotta forgive you first. You hear what I'm saying to you? I said, you have to forgive you first. And now everybody wants to hold you and identify you by yourself. They don't even know your name. But Nisha, you know what they say? Oh, he ain't nothing but a whoremongering pastor. He ain't nothing but a jokester. He ain't nothing but... They will identify you by my situation. And I ain't tripping because it let me know how immature they is, because apparently they have not heard about my God, because nobody ever came in contact with him and remained the same. You hear what I'm saying? I can't tell you I'm an ex-hole, because an ex-hole means I used to, but he said when he came into my life, behold, all things became new. He didn't say renew, he said it became new, as if it had never ever happened. So you got the right to wipe it out, to erase your past, because if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature, not a renewed creature. He is a new. You are brand spanking new creature. So you don't have to let the weight of your past keep holding tight. I gotta get myself see the paralyzed.
Yes. My God.
They didn't do like we do.
Yeah.
They saw a few people there, and they didn't say, well, they got it covered, we go.
Yeah.
Tell the truth, they paralyzed in this season, right? But this is your time for God to show you the power He has invested in you.
That's right.
Because now your faith has got to be tried. Your motives has to be tried. Because you recognize the paralyzed. You know they can't move. So what's your move?
That's right.
What's your next move? You see him, but what's your next move? Some are broken, but what's your next move? Some are hungry, but what's your next move? When was the last time you said, I know you are right, but I just cooked up a meal just to bring it to you, just to tell you God said it's gonna be all right. When was the last time you did something out of your way for the paralyzed? You know they stuck. You know they can't move. But you capitalize on them and they'll pray.
Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Oh, ask. Yes.
They broke it.
Yeah.
But you're praying them.
Hey. My God.
They hurt. But you're praying them.
Jesus.
Where are you in this story? Where are you in this story? But because there's no benefits publicly for you, you don't want to even get in the story. I don't just want my name on the credits. I want to pose for the cameras when it's coming out. I want to be a part of the introductory. No. But this movie, they don't even call you an extra. You really want the glory. They don't even call you an extra. I don't care how good Michael Jordan is. You still need a Scotty.
Come on now.
The Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl team couldn't have been what it was without Michael Irvin, Alvin Harper. You hear what I'm saying? Emmitt Smith, Bruce Johnson, Troy Aikman, Jay Novacek, come on. Larry Allen, it took a group. Y'all not talking to me. They can't be stars. Tell them I need you in my story. I need you in my story. He said, say I love ministry more than I do to myself.
That part.
And I desire to prove God's glory more than I desire to please myself. And they said, so I'm not looking for people to just carry me.
Right.
I need somebody nowhere to carry me.
That's right.
You hear what I'm saying? Because when you're broken, you stuck. People can come and roll Minister E anywhere if he's paralyzed. I don't need just a carrier. I need somebody to know where to carry me. I don't need you to look at me being broken and carry me to the bedroom. You hear what I'm saying? I don't need you to capitalize like that. I don't need you to see me and carry me to the club. I don't need you to carry me to get a drink. I need somebody that's in my circle that can get me in touch with him. I need somebody to get me. Ask them today, can you get me in touch with Jesus? I would go for myself, but I'm broken right now. I would run on right now, but I'm stuck right now. My business is stuck. My marriage is stuck. My relationship is stuck. My finances is stuck. I just need somebody to get me in the presence of Jesus. Because if the strong is the bear infirmity of the weak, I can't be in a circle full of weak people. Come on, somebody. Who work on you in my story? Why have I been broken this long? Why haven't you prayed healing through? Because people don't like to tarry. But real tarrying, let me tell you something. I can tell you if you don't tarry. If it ain't never got on your nerves, you ain't never tarry. Tarry when you tarry, it gets on your nerve. It's a sacrifice. Because it seems like you just playing ring around the roses. Ring around the roses. We just going in circles. Amen. I gotta tell you this again today. I gotta do this again today. But nobody tarried. The real tarry saying, God, it's not about me. Yes, it's taking time. But God, I can see the glory coming on your life. Where are you in this story? When was the last time you was there? I know they got you going in circles. They got you going in circles. They got you going in circles. You busy. You ready to throw in the towel. But don't y'all give up. Don't you give up on them. God looking for some real saints to say, I'm going to tarry. I'm going to tarry. And say every last one of them gotta come forward. I gotta tarry this evening. They don't need a boyfriend or girlfriend. They need somebody to tarry with them. They need somebody to pull them through. Tell them, y'all, come on through, Minister Speed. Come on through, Minister E. Come on through, Sister Tasha. Come on through, Sister Wanda. Tell them, you better start speaking. You better start speaking. You better start speaking. Come on through, baby. Get out of here.
Mama,
Yes, sir.
They get them to the temple.
Yes, sir.
And when they get to the temple, it was crowded.
Right.
They couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Okay? They couldn't get in. They could have quit there. So you gotta make sure. You got some people that's got recovery in them. You need some people with that dog in them. They're gonna say, shit, nah, I ain't quit. Because they could have said, oh, it's packed, let's go and turn around. Like I do in Whataburger when I want to give me one of them sneaks at nighttime. And I think I done waited till after midnight and pull up just know I'm finna get it. And the line is all the way back to the freeway. And I'm saying, my God, where these people come from? They don't sleep. I waited all night and the line was too long. So most of the time I end up settling. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Settling when I could have just waited in the line. Everything is such a hurry now. Everybody is speeding, going nowhere. Speeding, going nowhere.
That's right.
Everybody want right now. Give up $1 million future for a nickel cents of right now. Right now. They want it right now. Won't stay in line and tarry. What I should have did if I was hungry, I should have got in my car and sat in that line. Because by the time I done went down to Jack in the Box, McDonald's, went across the bridge over to the Wendy's, and find out all of them have I'm just so frustrated till I go home and I'm empty. Back in the same situation, the only thing I done did is spend time in gas. And then here I am talking to God about an increase. You got to have patience.
Make it plain.
This 21st century church is killing me with this microwave stuff. Right now, right there. Everything is right there. That's why you don't value it. They tarried. They carried them. Here's your brothers and sisters. I'm broken. Where are you in this story? Some of us, our mind immediately went to, I wonder what they're going through. It's none of your business.
That's right.
Because the only reason is you concerned with it and want to know about it. Number one, you nosy. And number two, you finna mess yourself up because you know your faith can't handle where they are. And so your prayer won't even work. So if I don't know what it is, even if I got little faith, I got enough faith to say, God, I believe whatever it is, because whatever may be too much for you to handle. So it's not your business, because what you gotta know that there is nothing that the power of God can't touch. That's all you need to know. Whatever it is, it ain't too much for God. That's all I need somebody to say in this city. It's not too much for God. Watch this. They get to the place. And when they get to the temple, and when they could not enter in, look what the Bible said. It said they tore up the roof. Now, normally we start shouting and hooping right here. Because they tore up the roof and we just began to praise God. We get excited there, but what I want y'all to understand is you gotta understand that in those days the ceilings was really expensive. Because they were talking about how their homes was, and that was determined how wealthy you was, because they will have these immaculate. You ever see these cathedrals and stuff, and they got these real nice ceilings? This is why, because it was based up after this that they will build nice ceilings. So guess what? What they had possessed is value. They didn't just tear up any ceilings. You gotta understand the cathedral ceilings was awesome. They said, not even if this awesomeness of this thing, it's not important in the soul. Did y'all see that? That they said, we willing to destroy what we hold value to give God, but y'all not talking to me in here. You gonna have to turn up some stuff that you hold as your prized possession. I know you clean your car 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's always clean, but you gonna have to let some stinky people in this season get in your car. You trying to minister to somebody and they lean on your car, you be like, yeah, Jesus, but baby, get out that car right now. You gonna have to let your car get some fingerprints this season. Your couch, you know the one grandma had the plastic on. Remember, you got to move the plastic back and let some bones sit on it. See, y'all not talking to me because we don't want to deal with real ministry. You gonna have to get a bum some real clothes. We gonna have to get your Gucci up here, your Versace, your Polo, and your Chanel. Stop giving them private stock. Bring down at the shop. He don't want Old Spice. He want Gucci guilty too. You gotta let him know that when God does it, he does it big. He's such a big God. And that I'm not caught up in stuff, because if he did it, my Father is rich. He owns 1,000 hills and all the cattle that we eat over here. And I can afford to give it away because I'm not attached to stuff. Y'all ain't talking to me. If you're gonna really value what God is doing in your life, if you really want to elevate, don't be afraid to release what you have. Y'all need some people. They don't mind turning up. They prize